Good morning. Good morning. Do you know what today is? Today is Tuesday, and it is not a very sunny day in Ajax, so it means the perfect day to be in the craft room. Thank you for joining me. My name is Tina Kavrigich, but don't worry, you just need to know Northern Stamper. If you need to reach me, northernstamper@gmail.com. I am so excited to be here today. We will be doing more coloring. I just love coloring, and we will be coloring with the blends. So here are my blends. I got them in, I went to the dollar store, and in the hardware section, I picked up this little case, and it fits all of the new Stampin' Blends I got. It's fantastic. Just love it. So today we will be coloring again. We will be using Circle Sayings because you know what? I just love this. Love this stamp set and punch here. Give me a thumbs up if you have this already, because I don't know. We're going to be using this in September. You think I would have run out of ideas, but no. I have more ideas for Circle Sayings with the punch. You should see what I have created. Anyways, make sure you grab this bundle. It's a great bundle to have. If you've been watching me, you'll notice that I had been using this, I think it was May, June, and July. So like 3 months I've been using this Circle Sayings. This has been getting a huge workout on my cards. So what have I been doing recently? Oh my goodness. So this weekend, on Sunday, I had a team activity, and the team members came over, and they all brought over something that, say, some of the other demonstrators may not have had. And what we did is we did a share swap. So these are some of the cards that we had done. So I don't have this. This is a fantastic set. And, you know, just for the life of me, the name of it has just left my mind. It is, you know, I'm so sorry, but what a great fun set. Cindy brought this over. It was fantastic. So this is with like, hey, look, my nail polish matches. Mango Melody and pumpkin pie. What a great design. And if you look, it's embossed in here. You know what? I hate to say this, but when I looked in the catalog, I was not crazy about like citrus fruit, but once I started working with this set, what a fun set it was, especially the embossing folder here. Fantastic. I just loved it. Michelle came over and she taught us a new technique. So this is older paper, but the technique was, look at that. Check out that card. You know, it's very cute. It was with the new stamp. Also, that has left my mind. I sadly can't remember them all, but we made this card and it turned out really nice. Carol brought over, Carol had won a stamp set from one of our activities, and she brought over the moss. I thought this was super fun. Like what she taught us, we did some water painting on here, so around here. Now, other people did water painting on their moss, but I did it in blends because, you know, if you know me, I love blends. You can't quite tell, but I added some Wink of Stella to their leaves, and we used the decal dies around the edge and had the paper go a little larger than the decal dies just to give it some element of design. Now, I'm kind of hesitant about putting a sentiment on here. I just love this card so much. So I think I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to be keeping this one. So thank you, Carol, for sharing that. Michelle and Cindy for coming over. It was so much fun. Maria, she brought over one of her, it was the little ones with the animals with the balloons. Very, very cute. And some people made some cards using that. And I was just so busy coloring this, I never got around to making a card with those cute little guys. But this was fantastic. Just love the idea. So that kind of went really well with the coloring theme. Now, what have we got going on? Oh my goodness. Stampin' Up's always got something happening. Always something happening, okay? So I want to let you know that coming this week, demonstrators get to look at the new catalog, the PDF. But if you have purchased with me in the last 12 months, you will automatically be getting the mini, I like to call it the holiday catalog because it's got all like holiday stuff in it. The September to December mini catalog is coming out in August. So if you are already purchased with me, you will automatically be getting that. If not, make sure you drop me an email, northernstamper@gmail.com, and I'll pop one in the mail to you. Speaking of the mini holiday catalog, the fall craft retreat that we are doing is all from that mini catalog. Everything from it. The cards, the stamp sets, everything we will be using. Got a few spots left, September 22nd to 24th at St. Jacobs. It is going to be super, super fun. We are, I'm not sure, but I think we have like maybe 1 or 2 hotel rooms left. But if you are located close to, say, driving with time within St. Jacobs, make sure you join us. Sign up, come for the days, and, you know, sleep in your own cozy little bed. But make sure that you come for the fall craft retreat. It's going to be super fun. Got any questions? You know the email right there. Takeaway Tuesday for August will be all about kits. In particular, I'll be using the Million Thanks, Blossom Wishes that just came out, and 10 Years, which is actually a sold out paper pumpkin set, which I have 1 left that I can sell, and I'm happy to sell to you. Just drop me an email, Northern Stamper, and I will sell it to you. Stampin' Up! Just announced all of August. All kits in the kit collection will be up to 30% off. So that is the time to buy kits. If you're looking to buy kits for birthdays or Christmas or whatever, or if you want to do any of these ones like Blossom Wishes, will be in there. You want to grab some of these. Million Thanks, Blossom Wishes. Sadly, this one is sold out, but takeaway in August, we're doing alternatives to these cards. So I'll show you the original cards, but I'm going to be making alternatives to this. So in August, don't forget, send me a list of the kits that you would like. They are up to 30% off. You don't want to miss that. Great gift ideas. So you want to snag that. Takeaway Tuesday in September, Circle Sayings. You know what? I've got some great ideas floating around. They're actually being prepped this week to go out in the mail. And finally, Christmas Countdown, 3rd Sunday, September, October, November. Make sure you join me. It's either $45 for September and October and November, but if you sign up and pay for all 3, it's only $110. We're going to be making a whole bunch of Christmas cards for that. Now, let's get started. So today, what we will be doing, you need to have, we're going to get started with our card. You need Memento Black, because we always need that when we are doing coloring with Stampin' Blends. Get your Stampin' Blends ready, okay? I am also using Circle Sayings because you know what? It is, you know, fun to use. You could use whatever you like. It doesn't matter. It's totally up to you. Let's see, get that off to the side. And you are going to need your little package, okay? So I got my little package in my little case here. I love to keep all the little pieces together. And we will get started. So this is going to be a very fun card. I like this. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing before coloring. So this is a spotlight idea. We're not doing it, but I thought it was really cool. We stamped the background in black, and in the middle, we spotlighted and just colored the center. Isn't that a cool card? We had done that, I think, last year for when we showcased this stamp set. But here's another great idea. You could do this with the Circle Sayings, with the little cupcakes, if you want. Would turn out just as cute. Do cupcakes all the way around, and in the center, color the cupcakes. What a great idea. Maybe I'll try that later today since it's raining. All right. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Okay. All right. Okay. So one of the you're going to have to do is in the package is a piece of bubble gum. I've already run it through the embossing machine. And this embossing plate is with it comes in a 3-pack called Basic 3D Embossing Folders. Now I've used this a lot. There's like a subtle, there's like a flower one, and this is the polka dotted one. So very cute. This turns out really great for birthday cards and some kind of like fun ones for the kids. So turned out really nice. Now, one of the tips is you see the little emblem here. So when you see the emblem, that means that the impression is coming upwards, okay? So if you flip it around, it will go down. So when I pull it out, see these bumps are raised? That means that it was coming upwards as I brought it out. See the little emblem? So it's up. All right, so Stampin' Up, emblem up. Like, so as it comes out, just wanted to show that. So it's a really nice kind of design on here. So I have this already embossed. So I have that. That's going to be a matte. And it is going to go on a piece of black like this, right? See, it's nicely framed on the black. Okay, we got that. We got our card base, which is, there we go. You can see it's going to fit nicely on there. And then we got some pieces that are like little strips. Okay, we got the little strips here. This is a fun kind of design on these. And we're going to be laying them across like so. So I'm just going to lay these down so you can get an idea. Now there we go. Hey, actually, I kind of like that. That looks really nice. And in the center, we got a piece of basic white and a piece of black, which we are going to use as a mat. Now, I thought, I just don't want to make a plain old card with this. I'm going to do a little bit of a fancy fold on this one. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my card base. So it's already folded in half. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this in half again. So I'm just going to take this back and fold it all the way back. Get that bone folder. If you read this week's newsletter, it's all about bone folders and why you need to have them. There we go. Going to do that on that one too. So I'm just going to fold it back. Now the reason I can do that is because this one has the mat and I can just glue it down on that and that on top. So, and it still looks really nice with the edge around with the blue. So I don't like to lose pieces. So let's just glue this down right away. Okay. All right. All right. So let us glue this down. Now, when you glue it down and you have it folded back, remember only glue on one part of that piece. Otherwise, you're going to glue your card shut. Now, you'll notice I'm actually using this. So I'm using half of this as the case. I lost the top half, so I thought, oh my goodness, I can still use it. All right. All right. So I'm going to fold that back, put a little bit of glue on, eyeball it, and just press it down. So there we go. As we open it, now it opens like that. It's pretty simple, fancy fold cards. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that before. So let's not lose our bubble gum. We're going to, it's acting up. Add that on there and just place it on top. Okay, I just love that. Ooh, what a feel. You know what? If anybody has kids that are tactile, you know, they like the feel, make a card with this so that they could rub their fingers on. Ooh, that's kind of fun. All right, I am just going to lay these down. I don't know how I had them laid out before, but I'm going to lay these all out. And they are going to be, they're not going to be straight. That's okay. I don't want them to be straight. This is a fun kind of card. So I think what I'm going to do is actually going to glue those down. And I like the design that they're doing. So I'm just going to take one at a time. That one doesn't want to work, so let's get another one. And I'm going to glue those down. And they're going to be all on different angles. So this is not the place you're going to be perfect on, okay? Unless you really want to. So they can be hanging over. They can, ooh, look at that. Not enough tape. Ooh, because of the bumpy stuff, I need more extra tape on that. Okay, let's add that. Get these colors. This is a great way to use up strips of paper. Gotta tell you, like, great way to do it. Go like that. And one more. So simple. There we go. So that's, now I won't lose any of these pieces and we won't be hunting around for them later. Oh, that's fantastic. So this part is all done. See, there we go. I just need to add a piece of white in the center here, which I don't know if I have around, but let's take a look. I do. Let's just cut a piece of white to go in there. And I don't have my trimmers, so we won't be cutting right now. Like I said, we were crafting this weekend, so all my tools are on the tables across. So what we're going to do is, we've got these two pieces left. See, this came together like very quick, less than 5 minutes. Maybe it was 7 minutes. Pretty simple. What I'm going to do is I want to get the sayings. I like this one, celebrate. And I'm going to stamp that on the circle. And I'm going to do that in Memento Black. Okay, so if I lay it down, it fits right on. Okay, look at that, fits right on. Pick that up. And we'll use our Memento Black. And ink it up. Just take a look. Make sure it's well inked. You can always take a look. See if it's a little light. You can always re-ink it. And I'm going to eyeball it. And we have the word celebrate all the way around. Now I want something in the middle. And I'm going to use the little cupcake because that looks like a fun kind of design. If you don't have a cupcake, that's okay. I'm sure there's other things you can place in the center. So, and we're going to ink that guy up too. And just pop him in. He fits just perfect. Now, if you want to add a little bit more, stamp this on a separate piece of basic white, cut it out and place it on top. There's an idea too. And just add it higher with dimensionals. That would look really cool. Now, all we're going to do is we are going to color in our little cupcake. And I am going to pick up the pinks from the card. And I like to color with 3 different colors of blends. I have the dark and the light bubblegum. And this is the light moody mauve. And I like to use 3 colors because I think it gives a little bit more depth. And all I'm going to do is just kind of follow it around. And add it. So that's the really dark part. Now, you have to do this before the alcohol in this ink dries. And then I'm just going to add a little bit more. And go in circles. Now, the reason you go in circles is so that it blends that harsh line of the other color. Okay. There we go. I'm going to leave a little bit of white so I can add the lighter color of bubblegum. Okay, and that's what we're going to do. Be careful as you go over the Memento Black that it doesn't get too soaking wet with the alcohol from the marker. That's one of the tricks. So you want to add the colors, but you don't want it to get too soaking wet. All right, and I'm going to use wild wheat, and that's going to be my chocolate cake part, or maybe it's vanilla. I'm not sure. I'm going to add that in. And I'm going to pick up, I'm going to color the bottom of the cupcake. I'm going to pull from these colors here, the blue. And I'm going to pull those out. Let's see what we got here. I don't want anything too dark, so I'm going to take out the blueberry bushel. I don't want that. So I got Azure Afternoon. And I think I'm going to use Boho Blue. That's my 3rd color. So again, working with the darkest color, I'm going to do a few lines where I think it's going to be a little dark. Move to the lighter color of that one. I'm just going to fill it in. Now I'm not going to do every line, because I want to add that 3rd color in the center. And that what's going to happen is that's going to start giving it a different kind of shading. So the boho blue actually is a little different. And you can see the color difference already. All right, there we go. And if you want, go back over with a lighter color, the light one, and fill in some of those spots. As you start using the blends, you get used to them. And I highly suggest moving into like 3 colors or 4 colors when you color, because it will really add a really nice texture design. And we want our little cupcake to have some sparkle. Always got to have some sparkle there. So I love Wink Estella, so I bought 32 of them. So, no, I'm just kidding. But I did buy 32, but they're for the craft weekend. So we need a little bit of an embellishment on top of the cupcake. Let's see what we got. Oops. Guess I could do a blue. Oh, you know what? That blue would look really cute on top there. And I want a little embellishment because if I use a big one, it's going to be a little heavy and kind of overpower it. Ah, come on. You'll notice I'm just kind of pushing it off the plastic there. And it fits just perfect on there. Now, if I put these two together, they're the exact same size. So you know what the trick is. If you know what the trick is, comment below. Let's see if you can comment before I start doing it. So what we're going to do is just cut this in half. There we go. And add a little, oops, tape on the back. Offset it. And remember, hide a little bit of the corners. Offset left and right. And in your package, if you have it, you'll notice that there is 3 different ribbons. And I'm becoming a big fan of using 3 different ribbons. So I'm just going to angle the ribbons so that they look kind of pretty. And we are going to add them to the back. I'm really liking the idea of 3 ribbons on the back of a card, especially one that is kind of fun. Okay, we're gonna kind of cross it over. And yeah, they're a bit long, but I'm gonna cut it down. There we go. I think the 3 ribbons add a little bit of whimsy to it. Cut these down a little bit. And the ribbons are also different. They're staggered heights. I didn't want to make them all the same height, right? Kind of gives a little bit of a design. Like this is a super simple card you can quickly do with any scraps that you have. And now we are ready to add our dimensionals. Super simple card. Folding back the front gives it a little bit of a fancy fold. Okay, I'll make sure I got enough of these guys on here. And off we go. Oh, Mary Ellen from California. Oh, congratulations. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully, I'd love to see, oh, pop this guy on the front. There we go. You know what? We can add some more embellishments to that. I think I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the blue. And I'm just going to slide it off. There we go. 1. I find it easier just sliding it off. 2. and 3. There we go. Oh, now I need one down here. At least one. Put a big one down there. There we go. Hey, that actually looks better than my original card. Of course, it always does, doesn't it? Like I said, very simple card, okay? It's got a little Z fold, okay? Very simple, great, using those different levels of cardstock to add frames around. Here we go, and I'm going to show you my original. There's my original, and there's today's card. I think I like it better with the little bits on there. Don't forget to join me for Takeaway Tuesday in August. We are using kits. Give me a hearts if you already have the Million Thanks kit. That's the first one we are going to be using for the first 2 weeks. Got some great ideas with that. Then we will be using the other 2 kits. Will be focused on for that. So make sure you pick up the Blossom one. Again, I got to go back and take a look. Blossom Wishes and 10 Years of Growth, which is sold out, but I do have 1 pack left. So give me a heart if you already have the Million Thanks. Make sure if you are a demonstrator and you want to follow along for the August takeaway for the Million Thanks, make sure you order the Million Thanks or the Blossom Wishes, okay? Otherwise, I will see you next Tuesday. Any questions? northernstamper@gmail.com. And I am off to make September's Takeaway Tuesday cards. You are going to love them. Again, the Circle Sayings, great stamp set to have. I've been using it for 4 months, I think, now. So, anyways, have a great day. It is time for coffee, tea, and a little cookie. Or, you know what? I should have a little cupcake. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.